Hi, how's everybody doing here? This is George at Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction emergency, safety, and strobe lighting, and more of these how-to videos, trying to help you guys out a little bit, show you at least some of the behind the scenes. So what are we looking at here anyways? It's a 2021 GMC Canyon. This one happens to be a Denali, but yours may be the same, depending. We got a third brake light, we got it reverse. We're going for some HAW Duo or some Echo HAW action, basically some hideaway action inside these. Now you could do any of the colors you wanted in these lenses. If you wanted purple, or if you wanted blue or red or green or white or amber, all available, all able to be put in these lenses. So we're going to recommend the low dome, depending on whichever one you choose. Both will work, whether it be the Echo HAW or the HAW Duo. They'll both fit in the low dome. And let me show you around the back here what we did with this. This is your cargo lens. And we'll flip it around the back. You can see right there how we've enlarged the factory holes for the cargo light to 1 inch. We mounted the HAW Duo right there where the factory light was. We also drilled a 3/4 inch hole on an angle right here off to the side, and we had to clip away just a little bit of the factory bracket on right here. There's a little wire holding bracket. We clipped it away and replaced it with a zip tie, and that allowed us to slide back in the original cargo lights on the side like that. And then we just prepped up some of the extra wire here to slide into the roof, and this light will go right back in the roof, and it'll have its OEM cargo feature, your regular cargo bulbs, whether you leave the original or replace them with LED. It's totally up to you. But this way, if you do an amber strobe light, you don't lose your white door open cargo or your white bed light, whatever you want to do with that. So here's a way to do color and retain it so you can put it all back together. Pretty easy on that one. Now, on these lights here, on the back side, you see where we're going to mount our light right there. Okay, this notch here is for the the tailgate cable bolt, so I try to stay away from that area there. We go down and in a little bit like that, clears the reverse light just fine. That's kind of your location. And then, as you can see, I went ahead and massaged that wire. I heated it just a little bit and massaged it a little, so that way when this light's back in the truck, that wire folds nicely right down like that. You know, all you gotta do is heat it up a little bit with a hairdryer and kind of bend it over and hold it there while it dries, and that gives you a nice fit right there. Lens will pop right back in the truck, no problem. You can see where we did this one here too. It's the same deal. Now, this is a dual wall lens. Always drill it from the bottom up with a shop vac handy. Really does help if you have a second person to run the shop vac while you do the drill. Trust me on that one. If you ever want to try the hot hole saw trick over there, you can try that. Just heat up a hole saw with a torch and try to melt your way through. That way you don't get any shavings. That's a pretty nice way to do it too. Again, from bottom up, always. Don't ever do this like this or you'll drop everything down in the lens. So that's how we did it. So hopefully this helps you out on your build 2021. Canyon, that's what this was. Any questions, drop them in the line. We sealed it up with RTV silicone. We pre-drilled for those screws because it's 2 layers of plastic thick, so the screw had a pre-drill hole. We vacuumed while we pre-drilled to make sure everything came out the bottom. Drilled from the bottom up always. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next how-to.